were canceled last weekend due to the Monarchs' death. Our Nick Mantis joins us now with a look at sports. And Nick, the Michigan Spartans had a rough start to their game against Washington.
Yeah, Shamir, those Michigan State Spartans are trying to work their way back into a game right now that started with them being down 22-0 at one point. We're going to update you on the score that's gotten to a really good game over the last few minutes. Plus, we're going to head down to Ann Arbor to show you how one Wolverine had a 5-touchdown game today. So stay with us.
This is the 6 Sports Desk.
You got to get tested by another big-time team in order to get by another conference early in the season to determine whether or not you are as good as you think you are. Well, the Michigan State Spartans did that tonight on the road taking on the Washington Huskies. And unfortunately for fans of the green and white, the star wide receiver and return specialist Jayden Reed they were hoping to see did not make the trip to Washington due to that cut that he got in his lower back that he suffered last week against Akron. Well, he's been truly missed for the MSU offense tonight. This one just went final. MSU falling to Washington 39-28 the final. MSU quarterback Peyton Thorne was trying to will this team into a victory after being down 22-0 at one point and not having Jayden Reed as a safety valve. He connected on over 29 passes and had over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Spartans defense stiffened up after being down 29-8 at halftime. And this one just went final as the Spartans fall in Washington. Well, there are moments during a college football game where you start looking around and looking at the clock and realizing that this one can get ugly in a hurry. The University of Connecticut defense was most likely too worried about Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy that they completely forgot about the Michigan running game, and that was an ugly mistake. Let's get you down to Ann Arbor. This one was seen on WLAJ. Jim Harbaugh looking to use all of his weapons this afternoon. How about handing it off to Blake Corum? Cutting to the outside, sneaking around the block and down the sideline for a 20-yard touchdown and put the oven on preheat because he was just warming up. A few minutes later, this time from 1 yard out, Corum dives over the pile to put the Wolverines up 2 touchdowns. Then in the second quarter, he did the exact same thing, but to the other end zone. This time just pushing his way in from 1 yard out. Again, Corum went on to score 5 touchdowns in this game, 4 of them in the first half, which ties the school's single-game record. But it wasn't all Corum. The special teams had a huge role as well. On a UConn punt from almost their own end zone, A.J. Henning gets underneath it and puts on the moves, finding some space as he crosses the logo, gets into the red zone, and cuts back in for a 61-yard punt return. And the Big House is going wild as the Wolverines rolled in this one 59-0. The first time in Michigan football history that the Wolverines have scored 50 points or more in each of their first 3 games. So, Coach Harbaugh, now that the non-conference play is done, do you think your team is ready for Big Ten competition?
We'll find out, right? You know, and we definitely come out of this one with some things to work on as well. But just the improvement, seeing it so many different areas of our team, even from game 1 to game 3, the day-to-day for me is really good when you're around that many players that you got to pull them back. I really do. You don't have to ever talk them into anything. I mean, you do have to pull them back from time to time. It's cool. You know, we'll try to keep it going.
Well, switching over to college volleyball, the MSU volleyball team got up nice and early this morning. The Green and White Classic continued at the Breslin Center, and after taking down Oakland in 3 sets last night, the Spartans went to work against Chicago State at 10 a.m. Leah Johnson and company came into the day undefeated at home this season, and MSU made sure it stayed that way. Meredith O'Gorman puts the bow on a 25-19 first set win with one of her 3 kills. It may have been a season low in kills for O'Gorman because Aaliyah Moore was flying all over the place. The Illinois State transfer had a match-high 17 kills and helped MSU take a second set. The Cougars didn't back down, though. Baris Almeida connects on the kill to give Chicago State forcing a 4th set with a 25-22 win in the 3rd set. MSU fell behind in the 4th set, but kills like that from Neil Okur, a freshman for Turkey, gave the Spartans the win in 4 sets. Moore is the team leader in kills this season, and believe it or not, it's taken the Illinois State transfer some time to realize her potential.
I think she thought, she wasn't quite ready, and it took her a minute to realize, she's prepared from where she left off. She should have started there, and now she's got to go to another level, and so she's really doing a nice job. She's like, okay, yes, I am, capable. I do have the capacity to do this.
Transferring's not easy. Learning new skills is never easy. Perfecting things not easy, but it's exciting. It's definitely exciting when you get to see those results.
Well, in their evening match against the Evansville Aces, the Spartans got the win in 3 sets, making them perfect and undefeated in this weekend's Green and White Classic. They also remain undefeated at the Breslin Center. Pretty awesome. We'll be right back with a final look at your forecast, so stay with us.
Skies will remain partly cloudy for tonight. A chance for a few isolated showers, but I think most of us should remain dry. Overnight lows will be dropping down to 66 degrees. It'll be another very summer-like day for tomorrow, starting off with a few scattered showers and thunderstorms before the dry weather settles in, at least until Wednesday. High temperatures will still remain in the low 80s until a cold front pushes through early morning on Thursday. We're still going to see the dry weather, but our high temperatures will drop right back down to where they should be for this time of year, in the mid to lower 60s.
It's
Nick,
interesting.
it's getting cold.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's interesting to see, going 80, 80, 80, and then 60.
Like,
Just
whoa.
a 20-degree drop right into that. Usually you want to see like a little bit of a kind of a nice
transition,
decline. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Shorts one day, a coat the next.
Yeah, the coats are coming back out again. The gloves are coming back out again. The
Fluffy
hats are coming
blankets. I
back.
like the fluffy blankets.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all for 6 News at 11. We'll see you right back here in the morning.